Breaking news in the world of Hollywood. An American icon, comic books, has passed away. Marvel Comics co-creator Stan Lee, the brains behind Spider-Man, Black Panther, the Fantastic Four, has died.
By any measure, Stephen Hawking's life was incredible.
This has been a very difficult year. We seem to witness more and more celebrities who have passed away this year. A lot of these celebrities have made massive marks in the world. We will always be able to remember the memories these celebrities have left behind. All of the celebrities on this list have left behind a huge legacy, and we just want to give them our condolences here at Most Amazing Top 10. Our condolences goes out to everyone affected by the loss by the people on this list. So this list is to reflect and to remember the great moments. So this right here is the top 10 celebrities that passed away 2018. So this isn't an order of anything, this is just the top 10 celebrities that passed away this year. And if I missed anyone, let me know in the comment section below, maybe we can make a part 2 of this. So starting us off at number 10, we have the 41st President of the United States, the father of the 43rd President of the United States. Of course, we're talking about George Herbert Walker Bush, George H.W. Bush. He's passed away recently on November 30th, 2018 at the age of 94 years old. President Bush has lived a remarkable life. At 18 years old, he became one of the youngest aviators. He attended Yale University. He went on to become a millionaire by the age of 40 years old, and he founded his own oil company. Bush will always be remembered for his political views and for being very active in the humanitarian activities. At the age of 94 years old, he became the longest lived president in US history. The Bushes also became the second father-son pair to serve as president. The only other pair is John Adams and John Quincy Adams. Number 9, we have Aretha Franklin. She was an American singer-songwriter who is greatly known to be a civil rights activist. She was also an actress. Aretha Franklin has inspired millions of people, and during her funeral, Ariana Grande wanted to pay her respects, wanted to pay her tribute, so she performed one of Aretha Franklin's songs titled Natural Woman. You guys know it. Aretha Franklin was the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She had a very long and active career. Even this year, she performed on many TV shows. IMDb has credited her for 11 different performances, and that was for this year alone. She was even a part of Whitney Houston's documentary. Okay, moving into number 8.
It makes us feel good that everybody sings along with the song.
Steven Hillengurb also just recently passed away at the young age of 57 years old. Steven Hillengurb was famously known for SpongeBob SquarePants. There was supposed to be a SpongeBob movie titled It's a Wonderful Sponge in 2020, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. It was currently being filmed. Steven Hillengurb was an American animator, cartoonist, and he was a marine biology teacher. That's why he became fascinated with underwater creatures. I mean, it makes sense. Number 7.
Burt Reynolds has died. No cause of death has yet been released. The New York Post is reporting at this hour that he passed away today at the age of 82.
Burt Reynolds passed away on September 6, 2018 at the age of 82 years old due to a heart attack. He died at the Jupiter Medical Center in Jupiter, Florida. There was 2 private memorial services for Reynolds in North Palm Beach, Florida. Burt Reynolds has been around Hollywood since the late 50s. His first TV series was titled Flight. Reynolds was also in 2 movies this year.
Got to show you this. What do you think? Well, you're being honored.
Okay. Oh my God! You're Burt Reynolds!
Yes, I am. And if I let you up, are you going to do anything stupid?
No.
Next up on our list, at number 6, we have Mac Miller.
I said hip hop, here's the hip to the hip hop, you don't stop.
Mac Miller's death was a huge surprise. He was only 26 years old when he passed away due to a drug overdose in his Studio City home in Los Angeles. Mac Miller will always be known as an amazing American rapper, singer, and record producer. He has accomplished so much in his life at such a young age. He has had many #1 hit songs. His most popular song on his YouTube account was Mac Miller Donald Trump video. It has over 159 million views, and it was actually produced more than 7 years ago. One of Mac Miller's most powerful songs was titled Self-Care. It's a deep song and music video. In the music video, you can see that he's trapped in a box and he has to fight for his life. It just seems like from his videos years ago to more recent, he has been struggling with a lot of things. This just goes to show you guys that money is nothing. You never know what people are going through in life. Mac Miller will always be remembered for all the great things he has done in the world. Rest in peace, buddy. Another great person who will be missed is Avicii. This legend comes in at number 5. Avicii passed away at the age of 28 years old, and he was famously known as a DJ remixer and record producer. He was very talented, and it seemed like he was on top of the world, but his world came crashing down on April 20th of this year when he committed suicide. Again, just because from the outside looking in, it seems like people might have a lot of money, or is very happy, or a lot of people are like, well, he has a lot of money, why is he not happy? Well, for Avicii, he went way too soon. But in a short time, he left amazing memories. Avicii was just 16 years old when he started posting his remixes, which led him to his first record deal. I mean, 16 years old, what were you doing at 16? He has a ton of killer songs out there like Wake Me Up, which has over 1.7 billion views, Summer with Calvin Harris, that has over 1.2 billion views. Other big songs are Waiting for Love, A Sky Full of Stars with Coldplay, Avicii, Hey Brother, which is one of my favorite songs. Apparently coming up is Avicii documentary on Netflix. It would give us a heartbreaking look at his life. Moving into number 4 on our list, we have XXXTentacion. I can't believe that he was just 20 years old when he passed away. On June 18th, 2018, XXX was leaving a motorcycle dealership in Deerfield Beach, Florida, when he was shot to death after a robbery went bad. 2 armed men robbed him, and then there was an altercation, there was a struggle. The gunmen took out their gun and shot him multiple times. The shooters fled the scene in their SUV. XXX was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police did find the people responsible and they were charged for first-degree murder without premeditation. XXX's funeral was an open casket service at the BB&T Center in Sunrise, Florida, where fans were actually allowed to pay their respects. His private funeral was the day after. XXX, well, he's left a huge legacy behind. He often brought awareness to mental health, and he has helped influence the hip-hop world. Moving into number 3.
Try to kill me, will ya?
Verne Troyer, who will be forever known as Mini-Me, well, he passed away in April of this year at the age of 49 years old. He is greatly known as an actor, comedian, and stunt performer. Verne Troyer has been recognized as one of the shortest men in the world, but that didn't stop him from being one of the biggest Hollywood stars on screen. His first film was Baby's Day Out, where he actually played a baby stunt double. It's pretty funny. He became more famously known in 1999, the year that Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me came out. That movie is an instant classic. It is hilarious. Also, he's going to be seen in a movie that's coming out this year titled Hipsters, Gangsters, Aliens, and Geeks. Verne Troyer will also be known for his funny YouTube channel where he used to produce pretty often.
Holy shit, it's huge. Oh, holy smokes. I'm Verne Troyer, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for fun videos of all shapes and sizes. No pun intended.
Okay, how can we make this list and not include Stephen Hawking?
I feel a sense of achievement that I have managed to make these contributions. Despite having ALS, my motto is there are no boundaries.
That was actually his last speech given to the world. Pretty sad. Hawking has inspired and challenged the way we think for a very long time. It was a huge loss for mankind to lose such a person with so much knowledge. He has defined everything the world has tossed at him. He even inspired a very emotional movie about his life. It was a documentary. It's one of my favorite movies.
It has been a great joy to watch this man defy every expectation, both scientific and personal.
Stephen Hawking never gave up on himself or humanity. He is one of my biggest inspirations in life because no matter how hard life can get, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and Stephen Hawking, he proved that. There is not one person in the world that can compare their life with the life of the great Stephen Hawking. And finally, number 1, we have Stan Lee.
The man who brought heroes to life and bad guys to justice. Stan Lee created a comic book universe that was true to its brand name, a Marvel.
Okay, this was huge news when Stan Lee passed away at the age of 95 years old, and it was due to a cardiac arrest. Stan Lee was one of the hardest working men you will ever meet. Even in his 90s, he was still working.
Hey, don't give up on her. Either of you.
We won't.
So that movie was released this year. Let me just list a few comics, big films, and TV shows that Stan Lee has been a part of. You have Captain America, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, X-Men, Spider-Man, Daredevil, there was Black Panther, Thor. I mean, this is just so incredible. Without Stan Lee, there'd be none of that. The mind of Stan Lee is just a mastermind. Well, there you guys have it. We made it to the end of this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video.